Hello. Hello, Naresh, I the host. Actually, sir, I made 10 days video already. I told Ram sir. And also, I'm messaging also in your WhatsApp number. Sir, please.
Hey, hello everyone. So very good evening. I want to go to the call. So this is one of the mostly important concept, guys. Keep it in mind. I don't know how many days, how many years you are going to working on PHP. Every day programming language, you are going to use these super global variables. That much important these global variables are. Right. Let me list down the super global variables which I have. Dollar globals. I'm writing all the variables list. You can take square bracket at the end of it. Yeah, guys. We have 8 super global variables. All the super global variables are very, very important for PHP application development. Each and every variable will play its individual responsibility. Globals, get, post, request, and every variable has its own identity, and they are going to be used in our PHP. Right. At least I want to discuss 2 variables today, and I will close the session early today due to our office call. So I want to discuss these 2 variables today, and next variables we can discuss in next session. I mean, next we can discuss these 3 variables. Right. Once these variables are completed, finally we can discuss about this session could be bad. I think this is going to be discussed in 4 sessions. Is my voice is breaking?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, give me a minute. Hey, all of you okay now? So can you able to hear me? I believe. I think it's clear now.
Yes, it's clear.
Yeah,
Okay,
clear,
thank you,
sir.
thank you, thank you, thank you. Right. So guys, here we have all 8 variables. Now you can see today we can discuss about these 2, tomorrow these, and next these are 2, and finally we are going to discuss about this. Maybe from hopefully from Monday. What is Monday? Monday is on 2nd. Yeah, yeah. So we can start into MySQL.
Right. So if this is completed, we're done with PHP and we can move PHP and MySQL library. Okay. So let us see what is a globals and what is super globals. Can you see every variable ends with the square brackets? Can you observe? Every variable ends with a square bracket. What is the meaning of square bracket? Array. Right. I just want to tell you one point here. All super global variables are all super global variables are array data type. All are arrays, guys, here. So you simply make it as array data type. All are. That's why every variable ends with square brackets, right? So can you see dollar underscore files, everything underscore, every variable underscore except the first variable. Remember carefully. So first variable, there is no underscore. It's simply dollar globals. Directly we can have to write it. And remaining all are dollar underscore, dollar underscore, dollar underscore. And last variable having 2 dimensions, and remaining all variables are 1 dimensions. Okay, now, right. All are predefined. All super global variables are predefined. We are not defined them. So all are predefined by PHP. These are not by you, not by me. So all are predefined super global variables. Great. Each and every variable will play its individual role. I told you already. Right. Let us see how these variables are going to play a key role here in our application development, guys. Okay. Right. Now, I want to talk about dollar globals. There is one interview question. How can we access a global variable inside a function? Remember, what is the question? So on this, we are going to get one thing. How can we access the global variables inside a function? Yeah, this is the question they will ask you. Your answer is by using dollar globals. This is the answer. You have to tell the same answer by using dollar globals, right? I will show you how can we access this. Your answer is going to be dollar globals. Very, very important for interview also. I'm just sharing you this question in the chart window. Copy this. Yes, I shared you in the chart window. Just copy that. Right, guys, this is globals. Okay, guys, first one more I want to know. We have a concept called super global variables. This is a concept we have. Generally, in every programming language, we have global variables, we have local variables. This is actually we are having. Every programming language will have local and global, including Java, .NET, PHP, and everywhere. But our PHP is saying there is a concept called super globals. What is the meaning of a super globals? Right, we just need to know, guys, what exactly a super global variable is. Right, give me a minute. Yes, guys. So local, global, super global variables. What is the local variable? Anybody? So I think every programming language we have the concept. What is the local variable? Local variables are declared. The variables which are declared inside a function. Inside a function are called local variables. These are called local variables. The scope of a local variable is within the function only. We cannot access outside of it. That is called local variable. Remember one more point. The scope of a local variable is within the function only. So means that we cannot access outside. We cannot access that. You cannot access the variable outside. Okay, this is exactly we are having. So within the function only we can access, that is a local variable. All right. What is a global variable then? The same point I want right here, but little bit difference is going to be there. Can you anybody tell me that is local, and what is a global? The variables which are declared inside a file. Just I want to write something called inside a file, not inside a function or outside a function. I can write inside a file, or I can simply write outside of a function, outside of a function, outside a function, not inside. It may be inside a file or it may be outside of a function, whatever it may be, called as global variables. The scope of global variable, anybody? What is the scope of a global variable? Within the function only, not within the function. The scope of a global variable is, the scope of a global variable is available within the entire file. Within the entire file. This is exactly. So this is what exactly, guys. Okay. Within the entire file, within a function or outside a function, wherever you want, you can access it. That is global variable. Okay. So this is within the function. This is within the file, and what it is. Super global. Now, can anybody please? So local within the file, within the function, global within a file, super global. Anybody? What is the scope of a super global variable? Anywhere in the sense? Okay, very good. Right. Anywhere you sent a message, anywhere. What is the meaning of anywhere? Within the file, anywhere. Huh? Within the project. Within the project, we can access. Simply, we can declare a super global variable in one file. Okay. If it is a super global variable declared in one file, that can be accessed wherever you want in your project. In your project, remember, generally this is within a file. Super global means outside of your file also we can access. A super global variable was declared inside a file that we can access outside of a file as well. That's called super global variable. Okay, na? So I mean, all the super global variables I list down here, except this globals variable, remaining all 7 variables are going to be accessed wherever you want. You can declare in one file, and we can access wherever you want. Okay, right. So anyhow, so that is local, that is super global, and global variables, exactly right. So they will ask us. I think everybody know local and global. What is a local variable? What is a global variable? Now we are talking about super global variable. There can be access. The scope of a super global variable is within your entire project. That is the meaning of scope of a super global variable, right? Let's go. I'm writing a PHP file. So let me save the file in a working directory. Go to XAMPP HVDocs 8 p.m. July. And this is the file. Just I want to save you global global.php. File name could be anything. I'm going to take a variable now dollar. Let me create a function. A function with a name called welcome. This is a welcome function. Here I'm writing with a paragraph tag. Welcome to. I'm writing simply welcome to super globals. Okay, super globals. Now let me run the file. Is my server is in running mode? No, I need to run the server as well. MySQL is not required, right? Okay. Right, so you can go and check the server is running. Now you can execute the file localhost : what is the file name we are having? 8 p.m. July, JULY July / the file name, guys. What is the file name we are having? global.php. Just run it. So are we getting anything? No. Why I'm not getting anything? So you created a function, but you didn't call it, right? Okay, you can call the function. I just want to call the function with welcome. Now you can run it. Now you can see the output is going to be executed. Okay, now that is a function exactly we created, and we call the function. Okay, great. I have a variable here, $x is equal to or $name is equal to rom. I'm taking a variable called rom. I want to write welcome to super global variables. This time I want to write it as welcome to $name. So if you can call the function, now you can see you are going to get welcome to rom. Okay, this is great. Now I want to access the variable name outside of a function. Can we access the variable? Where is the variable name? Name was inside a function, but I'm trying to access the variable outside of a function. Can we access it? error, undefined variable name in line number 9. So we cannot access the variable name. It was defined inside a function. The scope is inside the function only. Wherever you want, you can use inside the function only. That is called local. Okay, very nice. Now you can see I'm going to remove the same. Now you can take two variables. Dollar name is dollar name equal to something. Okay, I'm taking one more variable called city equal to HYD, something like this. I'm taking RABID, Hyderabad. Okay, right. Exactly. We taken city, we taken name. I want to access right now. You can see we have two variables, name and city. They are the inside a function, outside a function. They're outside of a function. If it is an outside of a function, I mean within the file they are. So they are global variables. What I told you, global variables can be accessed wherever you want in your application development. Wherever you want, you can access in your application development. That is called exactly global variable. Now you can see I want to access from city. I'm writing again concatenate dollar city. Exactly, I'm writing dollar city. Okay now. So if you can call the function, now you can see I'm calling the function welcome. Now can we guess what is my output here? Now you can see I'm just refreshing the page. Name and variable city is not defined. Are they defined or not? I defined. They are the global variables. I told you the scope of a global variable means we can access wherever you want in the file, right? But why I was unable to access inside a function? Yeah, in this point of time, I have a question. How can we access these global variables inside a function? But by default, we cannot access, but in other programming languages, we can access. But inside of it, we cannot access them. So you have to use dollar globals. Let me do one thing. I'm going to write print underscore r of dollar globals, globals. Just I'm printing the globals, and just you can check this. I have syntax error. It's semicolon missed. Execute it. Now can we see? My God, I'm getting a lot of super global variables are, I believe. Okay. Can you see dollar globals? We are able to access. For better preview, we can write a pre-tag and let us see what are all the super global variables you are able to see. Can you see? I have get, I have post, I have cookie, I have files, right? All are super globals only. Now you can see globals array. We have name and city also, right? Anyhow, we don't have any files cookie right now. Don't worry. I have some cookies in my browser window. I don't know what are these cookies and all. Don't worry about this whole array. But I want to access these two things, right? Name and this is the variables you created. Right now, what you need to do in this point of time, I just commenting this just for our understanding. I printed this whole array. That's why I used a printer statement. Inside of it, you have to use dollar globals. Inside the globals, just you have to pass the name of the variable. Some people they will pass dollar symbol. You cannot pass dollar symbol there. Just name of the variable only you have to pass there. Okay, right? Dollar globals, inside of it just you can pass the city. Now you can check this is the way of accessing the any super global variable of the file inside a other function. This is the way. There is no other way. Now you can see welcome to Ram from city Hyderabad. So in this point of time, this is the special case. So whenever you have a global variable, if you want to access that global variable within a function, then we can use the following scenario, guys. Within a function, we can use the same, right? So this is all the information you need to remember. This is good, right? The next thing, guys, here, if you can check this exactly, dollar underscore server is a super global variable. We need to talk about that, right? This is all about dollar globals, guys, here. Now let me create a file. I want to create a file with the name server server.php is a file name, right? You can go and you can check this server.php. We have a variable dollar underscore server. It will give you all the global information of the server, guys. Whatever the server global settings are there in PHP, INI, and everywhere, the information you are going to be collected here. Just you can use the pre-tag also. Just before it, if you can use pre-tag, the whole array with the predefined constants will be printed. The whole array of the server. Now you can check this. Just you can add semicolon at the end of it. Now if you can refresh the server.php, you can see exactly the output of the file. Can we see? So these are all the constants of the server array. All are predefined, guys. Where is our software installed and what is the version you are using, and what is the Apache version, what is the PHP version, and what is your host name, what is your browser you are using currently, and everything will be routed by this array, right? And this variable is highly important. Now you are executing in local server, right? It will give you the local server information. If you can execute the same in live server, it will give you the live server information, right? So if you want, we have to upload the file into live server and we have to check it how the file will be executed, right? Okay, so this is all about the server variable, guys. You can check this. So what is the currently executed file path? In interview, they will ask us, how do we know which file we are executing currently? Server.php, that is the file I'm executing. I want to know programmatically. What is the protocol you are using to execute the file? What is the location of the file in your system? And every information will be provided by the following variable, right? There are some of the array. This is an associative array. Can you see associative array? Associative array keys are here. If you can check this, are all in capital letters. They're all predefined keys, guys. They are not defined by you, defined by me, right? All are predefined. Temporary location of the server. What is your host name? My host name is diary for local host. HTTP user agent, which browser you are using currently, and this is the property. In interview, two places we can use this, guys. Exactly. So how can we detect the browser which we are using currently? By using this property. And one more thing, very important, guys, in entire application development, how can we find the IP address of a user who is visited my website today? I want to know the IP address of the user. From this IP, how many visits I got, I want to know, right, guys? This is seriously very important. You know, especially uh, police department investigations and all, right? So if you can see, this IP address play a vital role, right? So remember, you guys may be too smart, right, in social media and maybe everywhere. Remember, in social media, your IP address will always follow you. Be careful whatever the activity you are doing in the social media, right? Even though it may be a like, even though it may be a small comment on an article, your IP address will be recorded there. Please be careful. Don't be too smart here. So it is very important. Not only PHP, you can go for, see, just you can go to facebook.com, guys. You uploaded an article, you uploaded an image, definitely they will record the IP address, they will record the date and time as well. From which IP, if I have IP address, I can detect you from which country you are, which state you are. Almost all I can find you your longitude and latitude also. There are some APIs are there, third party APIs are there. How can we detect from which browser you are logging? Why not your daily log into your Gmail account, right? Yeah, let me log into my Gmail. They will show me from which IP address I'm logging. Last 10 logins, that too which browser also we used. Oh, I got this mail, guys. When I got this mail, 3:34 a.m. Guys, yesterday night we sent an email, right? This I got at 3:34 a.m. Almost all early morning. I got this. This is a message yesterday we tried, right? Okay. Now, okay, go to your email inbox. At the bottom of this inbox, if you can go, you can see last account activity details. There is a details link. Click on the details. If you can click on it now, you can see you are going to get the information of you, from which device you logged in, and what is the IP address of you and all, everything there. Chrome browser, I regularly use Chrome browser, and the location India TG, India TG, India TG, India TG. All the locations are India TG. This is my IP address. Actually, they will be masked this, right? Mobile IP they won't mask. Mobile IP they will display to us. But if it is something here, they masked very properly. I think I may open through my mobile internet, I believe. So this is Wi-Fi internet, maybe I'm thinking Wi-Fi internet may be masked, and they will tell you the time also. Right now 8:27 p.m. I logged in. So this is all possible because of the IP address only. So be careful. So wherever you are doing, whatever the activity you guys are doing, your IP will always follow you, right? How can we get the IP address here? We have a property called remote ADDR. You want to get a property individually. Now you can write the property. Now I'm just keeping this comment. You want to just get IP now. Let us take an IP. $IP equal to $_server. In this associative array, we have to pass that constant. Remote _ ADDR is the constant. You can go and check this. If you can go to the browser, somewhere around you can find the property called remote ADDR. Go there. Here we may have something remote ADDR. So in the local server, by default, you will get ::1 in the local server. If you upload the file into live server, you will get the live server IP address, guys, definitely. Because I am in the local machine, I will always get the local server IP address. Do you know what is the IP address of localhost? Generally, we have localhost, right? This is every application will be run through localhost. So what is the IP address of this localhost? That I want to know. What is the IP address of this localhost? Anybody? Do you have any idea what is the IP address of the local host? I think everybody know, I believe. So this is going to be 127.0.0.1. 127.0.0.1 is the localhost IP address. You know one thing, we are running our applications every time localhost, right? We can run the application like this also, guys. You can just go in place of this localhost and you can run this 127.0.0.1 also. It will works for you. Is it working? No, it is not working for me. I think I commented everything in my. Oh, I didn't print anything, right? Okay, you can write echo IP. Now you can see this is the IP you are going to get there. I didn't write. Now you can see this is the IP address. But we can execute a file with localhost also, localhost localhost also. Yes, we can run like this. I think I have a React application just beside. I think I closed a React application. Right. Okay. Whatever it may be, this is our localhost IP. 120 by default ::1. So if you can execute the same in the live server, definitely you will get the original IP of you. So let me do one thing. So what is the IP address you want to check it? Right. Let me do one thing. I just want to upload this into the live what we did yesterday.